Sweetheart kisses and Valentine's Day go hand in hand, but if that breath is kicking, you might be flying solo this February. Thankfully, we have America's bad breath doctor, Harold Katz, to share his tips on what to do to get that extra smoochable breath. Welcome, Dr. Katz.
Great to be with you.
We're happy to have you on. Dr. Katz, what exactly is bad breath and how do foods, treats, and drinks cause it?
Well, most bad breath is caused by bacteria that live in the back of your tongue, throat, and tonsils. And under certain conditions, they react to different foods or changes in the environment. For example, these bacteria love sugar. Valentine's Day, there's lots of candy around, the little candy hearts and all sorts of things, especially milk chocolate. The problem with milk chocolate, obviously it has sugar in it, which is going to feed the bacteria, but it also has dairy, and that's another fuel source for the bacteria. So you got to be careful what you're eating and make sure you don't have those fumes coming out of your mouth when you want to be kissable.
Oh man, I love milk chocolate, but I'll avoid it this Valentine's Day. What foods and treats would you say we should choose this Valentine's Day for lasting fresh breath?
Okay, well, nothing wrong with chocolate. Dark chocolate is the alternative, and that's because it has much less sugar and almost no dairy in it. So that's a much better alternative. The key thing you have to understand with bad breath is your breath becomes much worse when your mouth is dry, and that's why drinking plenty of water is the number one tip. We should be drinking about 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. That's to help replenish your saliva. Saliva is nature's gift to us. It contains oxygen, which is the natural enemy of those bacteria. So the wetter your mouth, the fresher your breath is going to be. And at the same time, look for fruits and vegetables which have a lot of liquid in them. Grapes, berries, apples, celery, they're all really good. They have a lot of liquid. Keep your mouth moist. What you want to avoid, though, are things that make your mouth dry, such as alcohol. Unfortunately, on Valentine's Day, we're going to have some wine or another drink with our loved one. But the alcohol is going to make your mouth dry, which could lead you to more bad breath. One of the interesting things about alcohol, some of the leading mouthwashes have up to 27% alcohol. That's more than a whole 6-pack of beer, and a 6-pack of beer will not freshen your breath. I've done that research as well.
Oh, come on, doctor, we got to have a little wine. If we have it like small in moderation, is that okay?
Yeah, moderation is fine, and also a little trick that we discovered using this machine called a Halometer. If you have some wine or alcohol and sip some water afterwards, that will stop the process. That works. But let me show you how this machine works. It's called a Halometer. It measures bad breath in parts per billion. Anything above 100 on the machine means you have bad breath. So let's say you're having lunch with your loved one and there's some onion in the salad.
Oh, you took a bite right out of an onion.
So we have 1,400 on the machine. That's really bad breath.
Oh.
So this is your breath mouthwash. This mouthwash contains oxygen compounds. When you rinse with it, it will put a straitjacket around the bacteria. Cheers.
All right. You were at 1,500. Let's see what you're at now. Got to do the gargling.
Usually you want to rinse for about 30 seconds. Yeah, what's important to understand also, as you're using mouthwash, you want to make sure you floss.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of those food particles, which can act as a fuel source for the bacteria. And you want to brush your tongue. Your tongue is like those shag carpets from the 70s. The bacteria live in between the fibers that make up your tongue. That's why sometimes brushing the tongue helps a little bit. But make sure when you use toothpaste on your tongue, that does not have any detergents in it. The one we developed called TheraBreath has no detergents. Let's see what my score is. I had 1,500.
All right, let's see what it is now.
76.
Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely a huge difference. I still can't get over the fact that you just took a bite out of an onion, but it's nice to see the comparison, how after doing so, the breath was better. I wanted to ask, can gum, candy, and mints mask bad breath?
They mask it for only a few seconds.
Yeah.
If they contain sugar, again, you're actually feeding the bacteria. So read the ingredients on the gum and also on the breath mints. But if people want to find out where to get the TheraBreath, it's available at Rayleigh's, at Walmart, Target, #1 mouthwash on Amazon. So it works, and that's why I'm not afraid to eat an onion. I know I can get rid of the onion breath.
All righty, you saw it right here to get your breath extra smoochable. Thank you, Dr. Katz, for joining us. Happy Valentine's Day to you. And for more on keeping your breath so fresh and so clean, visit TheraBreath.com.